Okay, hey guys, in this video we're going to be mapping my old guitar, my treated guitar, into Kontakt. So this is the one where we have round robins. Now, I just want to put a little note on this. I was having some issues with the notes, so I just switched the B flats to A sharps, the D flats to C sharps, G sharps to the A flats to G sharps. You don't actually need to do this. Don't worry. I was having a bit of a brain fart. Okay, so here are the files. Rich's guitar. I'm just going to drag them into Kontakt, and we're going to create that instance. There we go. So let's get rid of that. So first of all, we're going to open up the mapping editor. We're going to see all of the samples here. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, I need to map all of these to the place where I want them to be. So at the moment, I want this to be A sharp, this one C sharp, this one D, this one G sharp. Okay, so let's select all zones. Then we're going to auto map setup. Now, Rich's guitar, ignore me. Set to single key, yes, A1, and make that the group name, apply. Okay, so close. Now, if I open up the group editor, you'll notice that has only created one group. Now, for some reason, Kontakt has these weird bugs that sometimes you have to do that repeatedly. So I'm going to go to auto map selected, and I'm going to do that again. It's really, really annoying. I don't really know why it does it. But here we go. So it took me a while to realise that sometimes that's what Kontakt does, because Kontakt is a piece of software that is all buggy and weird. Here we go. Yes, it did it. I think what it does is each time it was creating a new group for those things. So it might not be buggy, it might just be me not understanding Kontakt as much as I'd like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click edit all groups, and I'm just going to delete this group, delete selected group. Yeah, we go. So I've now got my group 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to click off edit all groups for now. And here we are. They are mapped out, but we have that issue where the roots key isn't set. So I'm going to select them all, and I'm going to go to batch tools and move root key to center. So that should be C sharp, that should be A sharp, D, B flat, or A sharp. Awesome. So we've got our groups, and my next thing would normally be to see what it sounds like. Okay, so you hear that. There is a delay between when I play the key and when the note starts. So for that we need to unclick that, go into the wave editor. Here we go. So let's try something. Now what I tried to do when I did this was move everything so that everything was about the same amount, like this. So what I'm doing is it's firing all the notes of the zone at the moment. So yes, I will continue in this. Something's just flagged in my mind, and what that thing that flagged is actually it's triggering all the files in in that round robin. So it doesn't matter. So what we'll do is I'm going to select all. There we go. So you see my sample start here, and what we're going to try is this. We're going to go to settings, and what we want to do is save myself some time. Hopefully, this doesn't always work. Copy current zone's start settings. And what that should do is, there we go, you see it's moved everything. But you can hear it. This is my uneven sample starts, which is really frustrating actually. So what I'm going to have to do is going into each of the samples and adjust the start settings, which you can do. It's just when you've got bigger instruments, which luckily this isn't at the moment, it's a real ball ache. So let's just go into each. I've gone into list view so that I can see each of the round robins. That one's all right. That could be better. That could be better. I mean, this is the frustrating thing. It's close, but no cigar, right? It's like, it's almost 200 milliseconds each time, but it's not quite precisely. So damn and blast you, Logic. Okay, so that one's good to go. Let's go on to the next. Oh, you naughty, naughty sample, you. Look at that. What a beast. So the bug there is Logic's detection of transients isn't as beautiful as you would once hope. I mean, this is frustrating to do, and I've had to do this a few times with some samples, and it's not too bad. It's just, you know, when you've got tons and tons of samples, it's a real pain in the bottom. So here we go. There's the wonderful thing about this is I actually had a little practice run before I started recording this because I was like, yeah, you know what, I should just double check I remember how to do everything, because you know, although it's not bad getting it wrong on the video, it's a little bit embarrassing. And yeah, sometimes do that, you know, have little rehearsals, as it were. And in this, I was like, oh, there's quite a few things that are a bit annoying in this. But the nice thing is, it's a learning curve for you, as well as it is for me. There we go. So once I've done this, I'm going to go to the next step, which is to sort out any tuning issues which I fear are rife. Because remember I was recording this, it's the samples, the thing with the guitar, as you can see in the background there, the bolt, or the nut, I should say, meant that actually what you're getting the high note, which is what you're hearing, but you're also getting a lower note. So the tuner was really struggling to pick up these notes. Let's switch it back up list view for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to load up a tuner. We're going to play C sharp. So look at that. That is well flat, mate. How about that one? This is supposed to be G sharp. Is that sharp? I don't know. So that's sharp, that's definitely sharp, and that one's definitely flat. So let's have a look at these. So this one, let's imagine that's all flat. So what I'm going to do is, I'm down here, you can see I'm just going to erase the tuning, just a touch. It's not the most scientific tuning, but you know what? Half the fun about this sampled guitar was the fact that it sounds like some kind of strange ethnic instrument that can't be tuned properly. So we're looking for G sharp here, so that's apparently an A. So let's drag that down. That'll do. And then this one, which is supposed to be a C sharp. C sharp. Needs to just raise you a touch. What I'm going to do as well is, because this tuner it's not a great tuner, this you know, Logic one, I can't plug in my old Boss tuner. I'm going to also load up another instrument and just do it by ear. Oh yes, that is. Bit flat. You can. This will be a. You know, I haven't done much tuning by ear in a while, so this will be a good. You'll be sitting there going. You'll be sitting there going, "Oh, Rich, you're well out of tune, mate." That's not too bad, actually. How about this one? So this is quite fun, you know. I quite like this. Oh. Oh. We have a bug. Okay, so there we go. This one's quite a tough one. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for now. We can go back to the tuning in a second. Okay, so next up, let's load up the group editor. And now what we're going to do is we're going to switch on the round robin. So we're going to click on group start options down here, and then we're going to go to cycle round robin. Cycle round robin. Cycle round robin. Cycle round robin. Cycle round robin, and then number 1 is position in chain number 1, and then position in round robin 2, position in round robin 3, position in round robin 4, position in round robin 5. So you can see it's cycling through the round robins there, which is exactly what we wanted to do. Awesome. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to drag all these samples so that we actually have a playable instrument, so that they are now mapped down. So you notice I'm dragging them down, because you can sort of drag them up and down and it works fine, but I quite like it when they all go down. 3, and then this one, I think this could probably go down there. Okay, so it's now cycling through all of the round robins, and now I'd actually quite like to just see what this sounds like going up here. Sounds alright. Okay, I just want to have a little play now. Just looking for differences of volume in the notes, if there are any noticeable ones, etc., etc. So. That's great. It sounds kind of like it's very Japanese sounding, isn't it? It sounds like a koto. So let's go into some arpeggios, pentatonic. Okay, now I'm happy with that. It's mapped out. The sample starts are good. It's got the round robin set for the groups. Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with this. I think it sounds pretty good. So, I mean, my next step would obviously be to think, okay, how can I make this more trailery sounding? And you know me, guys, I love a massive, massive, massive reverb. Large spaces. This is over a dome. Okay. Great. Job done. Film score, tick. And just for the fun of it, why not? Let's put some... oh, it's already there because I use it a lot. Yeah, I think this sounds really lovely. Actually, I'm very pleased. For this one, here we go. This is the business. Trailer hit. Okay, not so keen on that, except for this one. That's awesome. That's awesome a lot. That's awesome a lot. But yeah, this to me, lovely little instrument. So there we have it. Now what I need you guys to do is take those samples, map them out, adjust the start times. My apologies about that. Obviously you can do that yourself. You can chop up the audio and get the start times right. You can then also, put them into their groups and get those round robins firing in the sequence. You can change the sequence and obviously have a go at retuning it, because actually sometimes that happens even when you've got a beautifully tuned instrument. Sometimes there's something weird that happens, so you just need to adjust the tuning in Kontakt, and it's very, very handy that you can do that, because sometimes even with the best of players, they're a little bit sharp or flat. Okay, thanks for watching. See you guys.